Hey, beloved. My name is Alana Heim of Prosperity Alignment. I want to share a quick tip. There's a lot of change going on. I feel like I say that all the time. And so much of the change is actually coming from within you. So here's where I want you to take your power back. In the past, where we've been, we gave a lot of our power to the systems, to the structures. We also gave a lot of power to planning. Planning in the sense of looking ahead, forecasting, foreshadowing, really looking at what's going to happen and always living in this world of what if, right? Going back into our minds where, what if this happens and what if this? And we would often have a plan A, but then we'd have a plan B, maybe even had a plan C, yada, yada. We're moving away from that. And the real power lies within you, right here, right now. So take in a nice deep breath and feel yourself, whatever you're doing. I happen to be sitting. Maybe you're sitting, laying down, driving a car, walking. Feel your body. Feel where you are. Notice what's around you. Take it in through all of your senses. If you can touch something, smell, see with your eyes, hear with your ears, taste. Maybe there is this knowing. This is you fully embodying your spirit into the now, in your body, physically, being present right here and now. Why is this important? More and more, we're seeing the world as it changes. It's harder to predict, right? The stock market is more erratic. It's like we used to be able to look at it and go, okay, this was what happened in the past. We can predict what's happening in the future. Even with interest rates, even with insurance. So the everyday things that we know, maybe we've been involved in, there was this predictive part. And that always kept us out of the now. And what is shifting is that the more that we are in our power, we're in our body, we are in the now moment, we're creating from here, which means it's getting harder to predict the future because at every now moment, your future is changing, which is like, what? Like, so cool. And yet kind of crazy because the mind can't really process. But let me say this again. It is harder to look into the future because the future is constantly evolving as you here in your now moment are creating. And every moment you are creating, which means you are creating here and now. And it is not about the future. We don't even know what's going to happen in the future because you are creating what you are creating right here and now. And every moment into the future, you're already changing the future. Do you follow? So it's becoming harder and harder to predict because if, let's say, you were once in a negative position, you didn't like your job, and you were constantly complaining or feeling like the world was out to get you, perhaps you finally listened to those feelings and recognized, I need to get out of this job. So you're in a happier place. You're feeling good. You are in this state of being more and more present. You love what you do. You love your surroundings. You love who you work with. You love your customers. Every moment forward is from this robust place of love. So even if you would once think, oh, well, I did this and it didn't work out, so that's probably going to happen, you're a different person. You can't rely on what happened in the past to predict your future. You can only be here and now. And the more present you are, the more you are co-creating the life that you are here to have. If there's something you don't like, in the moment, you change it. Maybe that means changing your feelings, changing your environment, changing your situation, changing the people you surround yourself with. If it no longer serves you in a place and in a state of being happy and feeling good, it's time to make a change. And you already shift your future because you are making that choice here and now. And every moment forward, you are living from this place and you already know exactly what is meant to happen, what you are co-creating as you're co-creating it. I say co-creating because you're creating with this higher power, higher source, God, infinite creator energy, and it's within you. So as you're here in the now with that powerful force, you're changing your own future, your own course of history of whatever it is you're here to create and move into. So let me say this one last time. You are here to be in the now, and the now already is shifting your future. Every now moment shifts your future to a place where you don't even need to look ahead and worry, because anxiety comes from being in worry about the future. You claim your feel good feeling here and now, and you already shift the future. And because this is happening so quickly and so fast, and we're having so many now moments consecutively, infinitely, it's harder to predict the future. Now, if you want to predict the future, change your now and you already know what's going to happen in the future, right? Which is very exciting, but it's very different than what we're taught. And it's something to start to recognize where you are. And then you're going to start to see the ripple where you notice people who are in the future. Maybe they're stuck in the past. And if you can be the example of showing them how to be so fully present and alive in your life, they're going to want to know what you're doing and you can share it with them. And that is the ripple, that more and more of us will be creating our new future in ways that are very exciting, very sustainable, prosperous, more beneficial, filled with good, well-being, love, peace, joy, calm. And if that feels so impossible right now, we can absolutely chat. But there's things that are here to show up for you in this way of contrast so that you know how to change course. And if that means you've been in different directions, moving in the past or into the future, it's time to collapse it into the now and enjoy where you are, who you are, and the life that you are creating here and now. Mwah! I love you so much. You've got this. Bye for now.